what? Let's go. Are you ready? Hold on.
Are you doing the lead in or am I?
Hey, I stole it from you. Prepare to shake, stir, and just plain pour your way into some tasting table over here. See, I stole it from the back of the... I just stole it.
You just took it. You took it and you ran with it.
I'm just a thief. I'm just a thief.
A thief in the night.
A thief. I don't know if you're allowed to do that.
What?
You said it with an accent. A thief in the night? Oh,
no. I left off the T at the end of night. That was the nigh.
Oh.
It was like... Anyway. Fun start.
You look so... You're so off kilter right now. He's off his game.
My kilter's askew. Yeah, we got our tasting tables. We got a real fun episode for you today. But if you want to know why we're tasting what we're tasting and what the general thematic tie-ins are to the other episode that we've done this week, check out Was That in Good Taste? We're talking about, what's the word? I can't pronounce it.
Synesthesia.
Yes. It's the sensation experienced by certain individuals and a percentage of the population where sensory stimuli is perceived in one sense and then articulated in another, or vice versa. For example, one of the best would be to like taste colors or smell music, or like, you have a different... What?
I don't understand.
You don't understand?
At all. Could you explain it to me?
Well,
but like easier and simpler so that I could understand?
We're going to get into it real complex. Again, in the Was That in Good Taste episode, where...
Right here on the same feed.
Same feed.
Look at this. You're so funny.
Do the like, comment, subscribe, whole shindig. And yeah, you get all the answers that you need.
This guy's funny.
There. But all that you need to know is that, hey, sometimes you taste something and it sounds like something familiar. Or you hear something and...
Fuck. Wow, you just blew my whole mind, man.
Right?
That's a fact.
That's a fact. And the tie-in here is I was gifted this really cool book called Booze&Vinyl. It's by Booze
and Vinyl.
And Vinyl.
Some Lyndon Pierce.
Who's the other one?
Wagner.
Nice.
Jesse Norman, Colin Day. Wait, is this Wagner first? But then is this a black woman?
Yeah, that's not who I'd expect Wagner to look like.
To be honest, I thought that was Wagner. Is it Wagner? I don't know. Is it Wagner? I don't know.
Is Wagner not also a type of wine? Vignette?
Oh shit.
Wait. I don't know.
Oh no. So this book, what is it called again? Liquor and Vinyl?
No, it's called Booze
and Vinyl.
It's brought to us by brother and sister writing team Andre and Tanaya Darlington. They're co-authors of Booze and Vinyl, The New York Cocktail Hour, and Turner Classic Movies Movie Night Menus. That was a fun little plug for them. But basically, the book takes certain formative or at least just impactful records and albums that they've heard in their life and pairs them with a cocktail and a specific cocktail recipe. The one that we're trying today is honestly one of my favorite hip-hop albums. It's the Low End Theory by A Tribe Called Quest. And to pair with the side B of the cocktail, or the side B of the album, the side that actually features my favorite song, We Got the Jazz.
I literally have to look at it because I'm like,
you're peeking over at it.
Not like I didn't make the drink.
You did make the anyway. It's a sidecar, a classic cocktail to pair with just a classic underground hip hop sound. Cheers.
Could you imitate a Tribe Called Quest?
Yeah, hold on.
You know, that's very interesting. You went in a different way. You went in a different way than I would have. Because I would have gone, can you kick it?
Yes, you can.
I would have gone for the vocals.
Oh, no, I was going for a Tribe Called Quest type beat. Now, if you use that sample, you have to pay me royalties for it.
You sure do love scat.
I'm a scataholic. Where'd you find this one?
Yo.
No, all right. But the song that I like, it's like, we got the jazz, we got the jazz.
We can't play the music, so fuck off.
So
okay?
I'm going to just sing it.
We got the jazz, we got the jazz.
And it's kind of like a nice ambient, but like really kind of low key stand up bass with like a
boom, 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 boom.
Oh, even lower key, like a doom, doom, doom,
boom, 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 boom.
Doom, 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 doom. You get it's.
I would have drank this fucking drink.
Drink the drink. I'm going to talk a little bit about where a sidecar cocktail comes from. Now, the history of the sidecar is a bit disputed. There's a couple people who have claimed that either they or people adjacent to them have invented the drink, and these claims have been going back since the beginning of the 1900s. I almost said 19th century, but I would have been perjuring myself there, because we are under oath, as you know. One account for the sidecar that's given to us by Difford's Guide. I don't know. This is a cool. It's a website that's got a whole lot of alcohol information and stuff.
It's Angie's List for liquor.
That's actually.
That's I bet you it says it on the website. It's like differs.com. It's like Angie's List
For liquor.
For liquor? With a question mark.
So one.
Because you can also search other things on it.
You can.
And it's very good too.
You can search like glassware, barware, like
find a house.
You can even try to find like a guide to like.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
I'm just saying, Difford's Guide. It's got all the booze information you need. So one account is by a David A. Embury. Says the sidecar origin. This is according to a book that he wrote in 1848. Was invented by a friend of mine at a bar in Paris during World War I, and was named after the motorcycle sidecar in which the good captain customarily was driven to and from the bistro where this drink was born and christened. And that's kind of like the end.
That's
the
crazy.
End of the lead.
Because my friend created this drink taking the A train on a Tuesday. Just saying.
And how did they come up with the name? Was it because they would start in one car and then inevitably, after a couple of these, they would end up in the side?
I just feel like straight facing you so bad today. I'm the fucking worst. I just feel like any story, like the same thing with the Rum McCoy, right? It's like, yeah, all these liquors and all these drinks and cocktails.
But it's all lore.
It's literally just like lore. It's astrology.
It's astrology for cocktails.
Oh shit! It is literally astrology.
It's more like a Lord of the Rings.
Like I feel like the sidecar, the vibes are immaculate.
You vibe with the sidecar?
I vibe with it.
I don't know. I haven't tried it yet, but my
vibes.
It vibes. My rising's a daiquiri, so I just know that.
First of all, I cannot have this misinterpreted as we're making fun of astrology. We were just talking about how much we love astrology, and I think that it's Mars is in Capricorn.
Wow. It is tasty though. I'll give it. So
wow, it's such a Gemini.
We got the recipe again from this. Wow, is that? It's kind of surprisingly vanilla-y at the end. Hold on, wait a minute. I actually want to break down this drink. I was going to jump into.
Well, here's the thing. So let's hit components, right?
Uh-huh.
Sidecar, brandy. Now we have to explain again.
Wait, can I read the excerpt?
Yes, read that. Oh.
The excerpt from the book. Perhaps a signature drink of the great American jazz age, the Sidecar is a double feature of two exceptional French products, cognac, brandy, and Cointreau. With sugared rim, it's a sure hit. It's a swanky accompaniment to this uplifting, jazzy masterpiece. All right, so we got not just cognac.
First jazz.
We got jazz.
First jazz.
We got the jazz.
Got to get the jazz cigarettes. Ooh, yeah.
The competition.
Oh,
they must
yeah.
come sideways. No competition. They must come straight way.
And all that jazz. Oh,
So we have the cognac that we decided to use was some leftover Hennessy that we had from a previous episode. And where could they find those previous episodes, Jay? So I just had to stop you from nibbling on the sugar rimmed glass.
It was so good.
You were looking.
You see me looking at you? It's delicious. Okay, I feel like the thing is, I feel like this book is so unhinged, and I love it because so I'm not talking smack about anything here. I love a Sidecar, simple, some fresh lemon juice, a little bit of Cointreau, which is orange liqueur.
Mm-hmm.
A nice
fancy French orange liqueur.
A fancy French orange liqueur, a little sugar rim. But these books, you could pick any cocktail.
Yeah, you kind of honestly could.
You
but
could pick anyone.
But I do like the emphaticness or the passion behind it, because I do see where they're going with the Sidecar and with the Low End Theory album. It's a very booze forward drink. So you're definitely getting your money's worth, much like you do with the album.
REM side A is a mint julep. And side B is a Sazerac.
Wait, which album is it?
Automatic for the People.
And they didn't have an Orange Crush?
MTV Unplugged in New York. Nirvana.
Oh.
That's the album. A flannel shirt. What is a flannel shirt?
I would have said a Bloody Mary.
It's 1.5 ounces of scotch, half an ounce of Averna, a half a teaspoon of St. Elizabeth. Kurt Cobain.
Wait. So Averna, that's the artichoke flavored liqueur.
Yes.
Whoa.
1 teaspoon of St. Elizabeth allspice dram.
What?
2 dashes of Angostura bitters, some lemon juice, some Demerara, some apple cider, and an orange peel for goss. Yo.
The orange shirt, or not orange. The flannel shirt.
Orange flannel. Was it flannel shirt?
It was flannel shirt. I was still orange because I was still
lost the page.
Enamored with the Sidecar citrus. The flannel shirt cocktail sounds like someone who either never wears a flannel shirt or someone who exclusively wears flannel shirts at work.
Like a Steve Jobs type though. Not like the kind of person who like they wear flannel shirts because they're like their wife wants them to buy new clothes and they don't really want to, so they go to the Gap and buy whatever's on the first rack and it's always says flannel, so they buy like 6 of them. Not that person. The person who like goes to Aeropostale to buy a flannel shirt.
Oh. Not just a Costco flannel?
Not just a Costco flannel.
Oh, gross.
You know.
Costco flannels are hard.
What the fuck is that? Like some of those things I've never seen in my life in a real bar.
I gotta give them credit though. I mean, I don't necessarily know if the one with Averna is gonna necessarily match a Nirvana vibe, but I'll give that the Sidecar does kind of feel like a side B of Low End Theory because the booziness gives it just enough of that like gritty kind of rasp that you get from like that gainy like kick drum sound that you kind of get a lot with the older styles of hip hop.
Mm-hmm.
But it also, the citrus, the sweet has a much more elevated, refined, palatable aspect to it that you really get with that smooth.
We're on a whole different pages.
Wait.
Because I just imagine this as like you're in a tour bus and you want to drink more, but you're not going to drink it straight, right? So you grab the orange liqueur that you bought. You throw some of that in there. You know, you throw some Hennessy in there. But it's like, ugh, you know, so you throw a little squeeze, whatever fruit citrus you got there. Happens to be a lemon. Game over. Strong, punchy, funky. If anything, the sugar rim, which I enjoy, is really just like superfluous. Yeah.
That's what it's for. It's for just a little bit of garnish. But the style of cocktail you're describing is actually where there's some division amongst Sidecar cocktail creators.
Oh.
And there's apparently one field of thought that says that the Sidecar traditionally ought to be made with a 1-to-1-to-1 ratio. And there is also an entire campus of people, because of the school of thought, an entire campus of people who just hate the 1-to-1-to-1 Sidecar and instead opt for like a 2-to-1 to.
That's
half.
kind of what this is, yes.
Mm-hmm.
And to be honest, I've had the 1-to-1-to-1.
Yeah, it's no good.
It's like strong, and again, I like to drink, but like
at what cost?
You want to have more than one? Don't do that. It usually tastes kind of. I've made it that way, and to be honest, I've made it that way traditionally in my own home, which is why I've never really liked the Sidecar. Why would you have this when you can have an old fashioned? If you did a 1-to-1-to-1, it'll be just a citrusy, slightly orangey.
Well, because then it's basically a daiquiri, but with lemon juice instead of lime and cognac instead of rum.
And
It's a daiquiri, or it's a margarita.
I mean,
except the salt is sugar and like it's. But like again, families of cocktails. I think this is. Do you remember way back when we had the paper plane?
Yes.
Cocktail, right? I feel like this is this.
We gotta revisit that on video.
This crawled so that the paper plane can fly.
Well, could you remind me what's in the paper plane?
A paper plane is it's a recent one, and it was developed by a person for a bar, and it is bourbon with Amaro Nonino, Italian bitters liqueur, and Aperol, and lemon juice.
Wow, you're good.
Is there anything else that am I missing? Oh, a garnish.
I think that the garnish is usually lemon peel, like
Either
swirled.
I like to do a nice little maraschino cherry.
It's crazy because you're absolutely right. The paper plane is an IBA official cocktail. What the fuck is that? An International Beverage Association. Yeah, he doesn't say I didn't know. Developed in 2007 by Sasha Pinchasky, I'm sorry, and Sam Ross of Milk and Honey, which is a bar, and their former colleague Toby, and blah blah blah, blah blah blah. People had a bar, made a cocktail, bourbon, Aperol, Amaro, and lemon juice.
Yeah,
that's it.
So if you think about this kind of broken down, this doesn't have the bitters in it unless we want to consider, like, I don't know, maybe the peel. Like the citrus from the
which is kind of the point, to take the oils from the citrus.
A little bit. But you have a cognac, which is the rum, or is the whiskey of brandies, and then you have a triple sec, which is I think
the whiskey of brandies is like vodka is the whiskey of vodka.
No, vodka is the. Vodka is the white rum of gin.
Rum is the knuckles of liquor.
Cachaça is the kidneys of the rum movement.
Martin Luther King is the soul.
Because it's February, I can't top that.
It's Black
I
History
can't one up
Month.
that. Yeah.
Damn. I got a catchphrase.
Yeah?
That's what it is.
Oh.
It's Black History Month. Damn. Which is actually, I'm not gonna lie. I opened the book. this is the first cocktail we came into, and it's a Tribe Called Quest.
That's pretty neat. When I was looking at it earlier, the first one I came across was for Lauryn Hill.
Also, to be fair, the book actually just opens to that page. It wasn't me. Okay.
No, I had it just slightly.
No, look. Ready? Okay. No, but you saw that, right? Look. So I just did it. Hold on, wait.
You
Ready?
lost the magic.
Look.
Oh, there he goes again.
Because it's like a few of the pages, not all of them, but a few of them are grouped.
It's a very well-made book.
So I just happened to
really
open.
like the binding.
It's kind of in the middle, and it's interesting because it says here that they're the liner notes.
Wait.
Wow.
Liner notes. What
Pioneers of the alternative hip hop. Tribe's second album was one of the first to blend hip hop with a chilled out jazz vibe. The result is an album with a great flow that includes classics like Check the Rhyme, Jazz, parentheses, We Got, and Scenario. Profanity free in dealing with social issues, the record features Q-Tip rhyming over legendary jazz player Ron Carter's bass lines. Fucking Q-Tip. I done forgot about that motherfucker.
I didn't know that album was clean.
You never thought about it?
I never thought about it.
Because we've had this discussion before.
I've totally...
You don't need profanity.
Wow. Well, and because not only is it a clean album, but the song Scenario that's on the A side of that is like one of the breakout songs for Busta Rhymes.
Mm-hmm. It's true.
And he managed to string together the lyricism that he had. Profaneless.
Why would they need profanity?
I don't know why you would need it, but it's just like sometimes.
Did you think that he couldn't?
Sometimes you need filler, and he was like just.
But did you think that he couldn't? Because if you think about it, if you're spending all the time to sit down and write syncopated and unsyncopated rhymes, you could probably just do it without the curses.
I think I'm more just surprised because I've sang along to his verse in that.
Fuck me, fuck.
And it just never crossed my mind that I didn't say any profanity. That's...
Hey, Slim, I'm gonna kill you. Go to Super Human Speed. JJ style. Some of them, I'm a super... You know, I can't even do that shit, bro.
Yeah.
Like
some of them, yeah. Well, that's Eminem.
Some of them, you know, I'm just saying, like, you know, the fast, like, you it's very difficult, and it's very easy to avoid the profanity. I think it is. I think it is.
I'm not saying it's actually. I would say that there is an art to it because profanity is punctuation. It's punctuation, and it in that sense it does.
Now we get into a fight because it feels like punctuation because that's how you use it, but it's not punctuation. It's emphasis. And I know that emphasis is
emphasis.
You would say that emphasis is punctuation. You would say it's punctuation, but it's not because you can use the emphasis in the beginning, middle, or end.
Mm-hmm.
Not like because there's a joke about it being a contraction and a conjunction and an adverb and a verb. So that's why it's not punctuation because you can use as punctuation or as an adjective.
But you're right.
Or as a verb.
It is emphasis. I guess what I'm getting at is just like the ability to still convey the cadence and the rhythms, and without having to staccato your vocabulary, I suppose, is like it's impressive, and it's a feat that I didn't realize before.
You gotta think about it though, right? Because we've discussed before, like the new thing is you do video, you go on YouTube, you cannot use profanity inside of the first. Well, now they're not. So now because they changed it, so like let's say 30 seconds, right?
Let's
say 30 seconds, right? You can easily do an introduction without a curse. It feels easier.
I don't know if I could easily do that.
I think that like, I think that like fart jokes, like fuck is like the fart jokes of humor. It's you're like fuck, ha ha ha. But like, is it funny? Like, you fucking idiot, and you're like, oh, Bill Burr said you fucking idiot. But like, is that funny?
Well, when small children say it in response to like situationally appropriate things,
Okay, that's funny.
always funny. Like, you mean to tell me if you see like a little kid eating an ice cream and then like the ice cream falls off of the cone and lands on the ground and they just stare at it and
A
go,
little kid
fuck,
drinking a sidecar.
smoking a cigar. Yeah.
So I'm a child. I'm a baby. Yeah, let me take a sip of this adult cocktail. Woo!
I'm baby New Year.
Yeah. I think it's so funny because I wonder, because your mother got you this book, I believe?
Yeah, it was a gift from my mother.
Which I love that.
Wait, can I tell you how I got her to get it for me?
Yeah.
She initially got it for my cousin and her fiance for Christmas. And as they were opening it and looking through it, I was like, wow, that's such a neat book. Wow, where could have Santa found such a cool book?
Wow, that's really cool. Man, it would be nice if I got one of those one
I would
day.
love to have a copy. You know, a book like that would really help with this show.
Oh, man, man, I know it seems like I'm not doing much with my life and you're constantly concerned about me, but if I had this book,
If I
had this book,
I might just turn some things around.
So this is the thing that I wonder, right? Because I'm sure that your cousin and their like fiance, and you want the book because you saw it, it was interesting.
So I stole it from them.
But really,
So I took it from their coffee table.
but really, who is this for?
It's for me.
Because it's for you because you do this.
Yeah.
Who else is the booze and vinyl for? Because
Really?
no, I know who.
Bro, you live in Brooklyn. You know
But
who
those
this
are
is
like
for.
the worst people.
You have seen who this is for.
Because this book is good and interesting, but like, is it really? Because all it is like, you know this, because I like the book. I like the concept and this very nice cover. I'm a book boy.
He's a book.
But you already know, $12 gets you all the cocktails in here, plus 100 more, right? And you go into the back. I already know. I didn't even look through the book. I'm going to go to the back and pick a random page. Okay, I went too far into the book because I'm still into I need to go to like near the appendix, and it's going to be like how, the cure. Damn, disintegration. Okay, computer.
Radio.
Okay. I read the table of contents, but I don't think the table of contents has all this shit in it.
Did you just skim the table of contents?
But barcode. Oh, I know what's in here. This is gonna be glasses and basic cocktails you make, and the things like at home, how to measure, get it.
It's a
Use
cocktail
a
book.
jigger. Every cocktail book is the same, and the only problem that I have with them is that they're so easy because you take some cocktails,
But cocktail
you
books
pick a theme.
are easy. Like that's the whole thing.
It is.
Cocktails are easy.
which is why we're announcing. Wait, what month is this? This is
We're in February. It's Black History Month.
Yo, by December we're gonna have a cocktail book.
Okay. I'm down.
100%. We're gonna have a cocktail book.
In fact, I propose that we have an original, all new, just us two made up cocktail by our next episode.
Oh man,
Of Was That in Good
wow,
Taste?
that would be so hard to do. Man, that would be.
And we'll have a whole name for it too. It'll be a Was That in Good Taste original.
Was that? Yo,
I can
feel
see
like
the marquee in lights
I can
already.
see it in lights. We're gonna call it a car side.
We're gonna call it the side panel.
So what you do is
because it always gets you knocked off.
you take brandy, right, and you take Contrail, and you put lemon juice in a glass, and then you put ice into a shaker, a Collins shaker, not a Boston shaker,
You're thinking too small beans.
and then you shake it, and then you pour the water from the ice on top of the drink, And then that's a car side. Maybe get a burger with it.
Let me get a burger.
$15.
Just 15?
A slider.
Oh, okay. A single slider.
Yeah. So you get that seems like a good deal at a bar though.
A slider and a sidecar?
Yeah.
Honestly, if you garnish
Come
a
on.
cocktail with a slider, and if it wasn't a Bloody Mary, just because, why is Bloody Marys the only ones that I got to get a whole meal with?
Okay. Is there a Bloody Mary in this fucking book?
I'm sure there is.
Because I'm gonna be honest. I didn't really because there's The Doors, Leonard Cohen, Isaac Hayes, Neil Young, Joni
Wait,
Mitchell.
Isaac Hayes is in there?
Hot Buttered Soul.
What's his cocktail?
A Hot Buttered Soul.
Wait, I thought that was the album.
I guess. Oh, that's, you know what? Fuck this book.
Why?
I know why I don't know everything in the book. Because I did look at the table of contents.
What'd you
It just says the artist and the fucking name of the album.
do?
It doesn't tell you in the
What the
table of
cocktail.
contents what the cocktail is.
No, but that's why it's so cool, is because then you have, like, you get to the album and you're like, I wonder what kind of pairing they did.
182, right? 182. What was it again? Isaac Hayes, right?
Yeah.
Isaac Hayes. Isaac Hayes. 182,
Doom, doom, doom.
77, 81.
Doom, doom,
All right.
doom,
Hot Buttered Soul.
doom, doom, doom.
Bam. I am not going to do what I did last time and
What's
say,
that?
editing James, put the picture on the fucking screen, because I did it every time that I said I was last time. He doesn't know that I did it one less. And
What?
also, I got fucked up
But
because
you
this
just
page is
said
sideways. This is a sprawling landmark soul album that became a reality only after Stax Records split with Atlantic Hate. Whoa. The fucking period's so small, I just read past the period. Hayes' first album didn't sell well, and he was prepared to return to producing. When Stax heard, who the fuck is all these people? Who cares? Hot buttered rum and a
Is it hot buttered rum?
Yeah.
That one's kind of a gimme.
Yeah. A bosom caresser.
I'm gonna make love to you, woman.
Gonna make love.
Gonna lay you down by the fire.
I love this book appears in this the Savvy Cocktail book, and has become a classic for the name alone. Brandy.
Is it the brandy, and then is it like a citrus liqueur, and then is it like a citrus juice?
It's grenadine.
Oh, that sounds fun.
It's a fizz.
It's a fizz.
It's a fizz.
Oh,
It's a fizz. So it's the brandy, orange carousel, then grenadine, and then fizz.
I think there's one in there with the Lady Gaga album. I'm drawing a blank on which one, but
There's only one that matters.
it's
Would it be under rock, dance, chill, seduce, or barcode?
Seduce? Obviously, it's Lady
All right,
Gaga.
seduce.
It's Lady Gaga.
No,
No, rock.
it'd be dance probably, right? No,
Oh,
rock. Iggy Pop, The Clash, The Cars, Iggy Pop, The Ramones, I don't know, AC/DC. Nope. Dance, James Brown, multiple artists. Oh, Saturday Night Fever soundtrack. Blondie, Talking Heads, Michael Jackson, Madonna, Prince. No, what? Lady Gaga. No.
Are you sure?
Wait, no. What the fuck is wrong with you? This everything in here is before 1980, 1990.
Nuh-uh.
Yes.
Nuh-uh.
Yes.
Nuh-uh.
Uh-huh.
I saw one that said Lady Gaga.
You did not see Lady Gaga.
Yeah, it's the one right after the Lauryn Hill one.
All right, where's Lauryn Hill?
All right,
Lauryn Hill.
fine. That
All
one's
right.
probably chill.
All right. Find Lauryn Hill. That would be in Chill. The Beatles, the Pink Floyd.
Lauryn Hill's pretty chill. Last time we hung out, she was pretty chill. So
Last time we hung out, she wasn't chill.
Mm.
Queens. Wait, is there another page? Yo, what the fuck is happening? How this book is organized?
What have you done?
Okay. No, fuck this.
What-
I'm gonna tear this book apart.
You broke it.
How this book is organized. And you'll find 70 groundbreaking items from the 1930s through the 2000s. All right.
Uh-huh.
All right.
Told ya.
All right. All right. Editing James, don't put this on TikTok. That was my sign to put it on TikTok.
You're so good at directing from in front of the camera.
Oh my God. You're entertaining people. I gotta find this Lady Gaga shit. Entertain them. Entertain them.
So I'm really eager to actually make a cocktail book with you. I think it'd be a lot of fun to get creative, and especially we have a lot of bottles that just kind of need a last little. What?
I agree. It is the only album that matters.
It is. Which one is it?
The Fame Monster.
Oh yeah.
That's literally the album that matters.
Well, they got one that's called
Rest in Peace, Feb, because that's literally my ex. We used to listen to that and the Cannibal Corpse album.
Which one? Which song do I know from that one?
From the Cannibal Corpse album?
Yeah.
Hammer Smash Face.
Oh yeah.
That's the video. All right, that is on page 89. Entertain them. Fuck.
So why we're looking this one up is because
It's video now. Come on.
there's a holy water cocktail in there, and it actually sounds pretty delightful.
I fucking hate this book. Why is the cocktail on the left side, and the title of the cocktail is on the right?
Aesthetic.
Holy water.
Because you got to think of it, it's almost like you're looking at it as an album. Like you open it up. And
Well, guess what? It
it's
confused
got, like
you
the information.
because the
on it.
holy water is the Lord Hills cocktail. It just
Is it?
Yes, it is. Because if you read it, it says Hills. That cocktail is from the page before. This book is fucking poorly organized.
Wait. Hold
That's
on. Wait.
Yup. Brandy Alejandro.
Oh, that does sound pretty good.
Yeah, Alejandro.
And a Lady Macbeth. What's in that?
Ruby Port.
Oh,
Champagne.
pass. Hard pass.
Hold on. Can I just say, I'm sorry, Lady Gaga. But if you're drinking port and champagne just in a glass,
At the same damn
and
time.
then you take a little twist of lemon, I understand that it might be that it's fierce ambition and it's a spooky, sparkling, ruby-colored beverage. So is a Shirley Temple.
So's a Dirty Shirley.
This book confused you.
It did a little bit.
You see, I'm not trying to start smack.
It got me all kinds of turned around. So are you proposing that you think we can make
A better book?
better one?
We can make a better book.
We can make a more user-friendly one.
I really love how this is turned into. This is educate. This is turned into. We're gonna make a better book. You know why?
I feel inspired. Why is that?
Because I feel inspired.
I feel like this only just kind of tickled the itch I had for the Synthsinasia.
Not enough textures in here.
Not enough textures.
Not enough different.
Honestly, not enough colors either. Like it's a little monochrome at some points. Do think it's a cool book, but
Ice Cream Flip, Aretha Franklin. Oh my God!
no,
I already know myself.
because she worked in a diner in the Blues Brothers. Because remember when
Soul Serenade. 1 ounce brandy, orange Curacao. I am literally picking random fucking cocktails from this book, and I have an inkling that it might be brandy and orange Curacao leaning. So I'm wondering if Cointreau,
like Rich Homie Cointreau.
Cointreau.
Yeah.
Oh, because Rich Homie Cointreau.
Yeah.
Cointreau. Oh,
You got
it. Yeah. Like, this is wild. Hold on. I think we discovered something. That's it. You're stuck with me.
But how many cocktails are really just spirit, citrus juice, or citrus liquor, sweetener, and then garnish? That's kind of the backbone for so many cocktails.
Led Zeppelin.
Oh.
That's not it, though.
Do they have a Dyer maker? That sounds like it should be a shot.
They have a Hellfire and Punch and a Led Zepp loin.
What?
I'm not fucking around. It says
wait,
it
what's a
says
Zepp? A Zepp?
Led Zepp hyphen loin.
Where's the pun? Is it made out of pork loin?
It has fucking ribs.
Wait, does it really?
What is happening here? Is there food in this book as well?
There are munchies in there because it's for like dinner parties and soirees.
Okay.
It's showing if you wanted to have a themed party.
Boneless pork loin with fat still intact. Okay.
Wait, it is pork loin.
Let me see what the recipe is, because I bet you it's not even a good recipe. Pork loin, olive oil, sea salt, hard cider, chicken stock, 4 shallots, garlic. Okay.
That's a pretty standard recipe.
But okay, this is either the best cookbook ever.
Wait, does it have mustard? Stone ground?
It doesn't. I'll be honest. That's literally the best fucking taste.
If you throw that into a marinade.
Okay, I'm vegan, but I'm the worst. I just know that it tastes good.
You don't gotta be vegan to like stone ground mustard.
Listen to this.
Wait.
This is either going to be the best cookbook ever,
or
because it's literally 2.5 paragraphs. And if they can make this recipe in 2.5 paragraphs,
then it's like
fuck.
Okay. That's
preheat the oven at 475. Pat the loin dry, then score the surface of parallel slits. Hold on. If you get the boneless pork loin with fat still intact. Okay. Olive oil, salt, roast for 30 minutes. Got you. Okay, Julia Child. You're just going to fucking put in the book, roast for 30 minutes? Like, people know. Like, get it with the fat intact.
Wait.
And not trim the fat? Or the silver, because you want some of the fat.
But you don't want the silver.
You don't want the silver skin. Okay? It literally is like hard French cooking you. It's like, get pork loin. Get it, the fatties, whatever. Roast that shit. Then
this is the temperature.
This
is the time.
Make like an apple jam.
It's not even an apple jam. Oh, is that like a separate thing?
Just some kind of apple thing. I didn't even read it, to be honest. Because after the first part, I mean, are you fucking kidding me? Like, I'm not trying to say nothing. Sticky Fingers, Rolling Stones, what they got here? A Tequila Sunrise, a Jack and Coke, and Coors.
For the Rolling Stones?
The Stones spent time recording the famed Muscle Shoals Sound Studio in Tennessee River, which is where Baby Keith picked up his Jack Daniels habit. Oh boy, I guess the alcoholic nature of Keith from what the fuck is happening in this book? And then I love how it's literally 2 ounces of Jack Daniels, a can of Coca-Cola, and a 12-ounce can of fucking Coors.
Are they mixed in together, or is it like you drink and then you follow?
I regret having closed the book without reading the last paragraph. Because now I need to fucking know. All right, here it is, and it is.
Well, I think my one
line up whiskey, Coke, and Coors, and sip from all 3 in turn until finish.
What? So it's a Jack and a Coke and a Coors. It's not a Jack and Coke.
Hold on. So you do this. I'm gonna illustrate the whole thing.
Yeah, you make the cocktail in your mouth,
and then you go home and beat your wife. What the fuck is happening?
Wait, you forgot to swish it around. You gotta go.
Damn, it's almost like it's almost like a January 6th. There you go. I don't want to call it the
what?
You know what?
Elaborate. Go on.
Because due to the colonial project of Europe and Ireland, there just so happened to have been a revolutionary movement, I believe, called the IRA. It's right. I have no opinions, and they would occasionally do things. Some people say it's terrorism. Some people say that they're freedom fighters. I don't know. And they would take cars, and they would bomb them. And there is a popular cocktail in which they talk about bombing these Irish cars.
Oh, I see what you're getting at.
And I was trying to change it because I think that's not nice.
Oh, I thought you were making more of a direct comparison as like, here you have...
Maybe make it personal. Maybe I can make it real personal.
No, I thought you were saying like
call
you
it
have...
the baby my mother aborted after me.
Jesus, man.
You just imagine going to a bar. It's like, hey,
Let me get 3.
Let me get
a round.
Let me get a round of babies my mother aborted after me.
Hey, gotta say the favorite somehow. No, but I thought you were saying it was like a desecration of the sanctity of these kinds of American institutions of Jack Daniels, Coca-Cola, and Coors.
I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
That's
why I was confused. I'm like, wait, are you saying?
Oh, man, I sure do. I really think that Jack Daniels should be respected and always drink separate. And Coca-Cola, I mean, I do love a Diet Coke and a Coke Zero. I'm sorry, but,
And
I'm
Coors. Mountains are blue.
Can be honest. Ice Cold Coors is a good fucking beer.
It's a great fishing beer.
And also you can say Coors. After high school, maybe you shouldn't be talking about natty. The only natty you should be is in the gym.
Or like if you're out camping and you forgot bug spray and you're like, what? It's so...
God, I'm just going out. I want some natty.
It's so natty out here.
All these natties.
But anyway... Any final assessments on the pairing of a sidecar with the album?
I love it. Because here's the thing. All jokes aside, which is
most jokes aside.
need to really like one of my favorite channels on YouTube, Dank Pods. Australian dude, really big into music. And him showing audiophile equipment is what made me want to get like a DAC and like start listening to music with like more expensive equipment.
When you say audiophile, do you mean like the files that you download of audio, or
this is how it works? It goes as your nails. Obviously, it's an audio file. Come on, it's hypersonic. But like I've really been like I'm buying a guitar.
Oh, you're getting
a headless guitar, headless electric guitar. So it doesn't have. It goes straight. It's very interesting, and then the knobs are on top.
How do you have a guitar that's headless?
How do you have a guitar that's headless? Headless, fretless. It's a guitar. No.
I would even get it if it were a nearly headless guitar.
The fun about these kind of books is this is probably not the best designed book, but this is a coffee table book.
It's a coffee table. It's a talking piece.
This is about aesthetics, and then you pick it. And maybe you're with friends and you open up a page and you make a sidecar.
I think I really like this book because the book pairs well with another book I have and then another book I have to really cultivate a strong I don't have a problem aesthetic. And that's my history of moonshining book, and then my how to distilling book. And so I feel like sandwiched in with this, it just kind of is like, I'm an enthusiast. I don't binge drink or anything. And so it's just it's the one that's like it just softens the image.
Chandler Phillips.
Yeah.
Over a year and a half ago, we said we would come out with a Christmas album. We never did.
Oh.
I say that we shouldn't do that.
That we shouldn't?
No. I think we need to do
a summer album.
The cocktail history
of
the world. Part 1.
Ooh.
We should do
that's a great idea.
The cocktail history of the world, Part 1.
Do we pair cocktails with eras?
Yes.
And like
and
empires? And wait, no.
Yes.
Wait, so I can use all of my useless knowledge of history and from Civilization 6.
But I need something else from you, though.
Yes. Anything.
I need your voice.
Oh, I can do that.
I don't know. I can't sing.
All right. That's what you got my voice for.
I don't know. Look down. Listen, if Russell Crowe can do it, and I'm Javert. There you go.
Yeah, but he was also like the gladiator, so he knows how to keep them entertained.
I love this. Come on, the cocktail history of the world, Part 1.
No, this is kind of genius. I have already 6 different ideas bouncing around in my head.
Holy shit! Fuck. I'm so good lately. Damn,
so
go me.
I'm thinking we start in Mesopotamia, work our way into Egypt, and then And then we kind of visit some of the things going on.
But we really need to
like,
make sure we
East Asia.
focus on the Arab and Muslim influence that really was, especially in the 1600s.
Oh, we
in the
get to use arak.
That would be absolutely amazing.
The amount of just anisets that were used in the Mediterranean is kind of sickening, but I'm looking forward to it.
Is it problematic if we really Mel Brooks it and like maybe you do the Holocaust and I do slavery?
Well, okay, now, all right. If you were to make a cocktail representative of...
I would call it a cotton picking minute. I just know that's what I would call it. Because it's good. That's a good fucking name. And one of the things that's like super, because like I've learned like all these phrases are like fucking obviously super bigoted.
Mm-hmm.
But can you imagine going to a bar and be like, can I get cotton picking minute?
I would have to,
and that's make it really fun too. By the way,
for me.
By the way, it has to be really fun. It has to be something dumb, like a shot that's like half vodka and half some fruity liquor with a piece of cotton candy on it, so that young white women really just have to order it.
And it rhymes, so you know they're gonna love it.
Yes, and they're gonna love a cotton picking minute on TikTok. I just found this new cocktail. It's called a cotton picking minute. And then the comments are gonna be wild. They're like, "Oh, you shouldn't say that because it's bigoted." And I'm being in the corner like, "Yes." Also, can I also I would love to when we get to the modern age, I really want to focus on Kanye's problems a little bit, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I definitely want to kind of do like so like after the Holocaust,
Mm-hmm.
after whatever your drink is, you know, I have to have a Holocaust denial drink of some sort.
Yeah.
You
And
know?
would that just be the virgin version of whatever?
It would probably be a cup of dry ice with a little water on it, so that there's some sort of smoke, with nothing, with like literally like probably the letter that my ex gave me 10 years ago that makes me sad to think about sometimes, that I still have, and then I'll pretend it doesn't exist. Because
Yeah.
Yeah.
That got real sad. I'm already brainstorming another one. Like, all right, so what about if you had a Stalingrad and it's like a White Russian?
See, if we're doing Stalingrad, then I have to pull a Peep Show. Because Mark loves Stalingrad, right? So I'd have to do some sort of reference. It would really be a Peep Show reference, not a Stalingrad reference, because I'm not a bigot, and I don't want to. I really don't. I just feel like perhaps if I start making cocktails, I just feel like
if I start making cocktails as jokes directed at people, someone's feelings might get hurt. Maybe, I don't know.
You know, like the Jews. That's listen, nobody can say anything. You know why? You're right there.
Well, what are you? Am I supposed to? Am I the speaker box for all of Judaism now?
It's
Because they don't want me to represent them.
That TikTok, I should start putting annotations up in the upper right hand corner. So this is my left, so it'd be here, because it'd be there right. So it'd be here in this corner. My hands are out of the frame. There you go. I should put annotations, because we had a whole conversation, and I was like, I don't want to get canceled. I was like, please no, don't cancel me, because we were talking about Kanye.
Oh.
And we were talking about me being the experience. I was saying I am not the arbiter of all blackness. Because you're not all Jews, unless they think you are.
Right. If you ask most Jews, I'm probably not. Just most.
It's so interesting, because this fucking book is full of so many different fucking people. And I just feel
different
like
albums, different drinks.
And All right, this is it. Final thought.
I-
You said we need a final thought.
Yeah.
I imagine the people from this book in a room together. What is that? What is that movie? A dinner for.
Wait, they're brother and sister co-authors.
Yeah.
Just before you continue on with this dinner fantasy of yours.
So we're going incest?
If that's where you're taking
I'm not. Because I swear I know that like, fuck, I'm gonna get because like,
Look, I know incest is bad and all, but sometimes, no. How are you gonna try to unfuck yourself out of this hole?
I'm pretty sure for some reason I feel like there are people of color as well. They know what's up. It's Black History Month. Forgive me.
Don't worry, you're forgiven in the eyes of Jewish God.
Come on. Can you not just imagine all the people in this fucking book? Can you just not imagine fucking it's your book. Fucking look at the people. Can you just fucking imagine Lady Gaga and
To the music lovers,
Eric
Charlamagne
Clapton.
the God. Wait, what?
What? Charlamagne the
he's not in that.
Yo, Chirac.
Wouldn't that be funny though?
Oh, I see. That is the thing about these. I think it's so funny because I feel like a lot of people who get these books will never see in their life a fucking vinyl. And the thing is that people are like, oh my God.
Wait, you can just touch a vinyl like that? What's with your
Oh,
thumb
oh
on
boy.
it?
Yes. Let me not touch the fucking old ass, the comic Beethoven that's been sitting under a pile of books in my fucking house, getting all dusty and scratched up for fucking 30 years. Boy, touching it's gonna fucking cause a problem.
It just went the wobble. It made the wobble sound.
I'm just saying, like, touching it's gonna cause it already sounds like shit.
Do you have a vinyl player?
Of course. I was gonna put it here, but it just seemed like too much work.
Can you, when we do our outro, can you play the one that kind of sounds like it's on like an old timey like?
Do you think I can get away with playing is Wagner?
It's Wagner.
Wagner.
I'm sorry. She doesn't look German or Polish.
Fuck, you're fucking me. You're fucking me. You're fucking me so hard right now. You're fucking me so hard because I have to put this picture on the fucking screen and nobody's gonna understand it. Okay? Because this is video, not audio only. So like I have to do this.
Oh, that's true. They did say that video killed the podcast
because
producer.
it's gonna be a little because the light is stuff.
Oh, it's got the glare.
So now what I have to do is I have to fucking find this or take a picture of it and overlay.
Oh.
Yeah.
Just
Just take a picture of it. Oh yeah, James, take a picture of it.
Just go down to the job store. Get all the jobbies.
just go make a cookbook. I'm like, I love how I'm like, oh, this book is bad. Oh, this book. Yeah, just make a cookbook. Just make a cookbook. You know what? We are. That's it.
You know what?
Game over.
I love the idea of History of the World of Cocktails Part 1. I'm going to get started on it.
Yes.
I already got recipes that are bouncing around in my brain. Half of them are mulled wines. Some of them are spelled MULLED. The other ones are just mold, like MOLD.
Listen, you're trying to. Oh,
mold wines. We're taking it back.
Oh, I thought you were talking mold, like psilocybin. I thought you was.
Oh, mold.
I thought you. All right. I love
it. I'd be liking that.
I'm gonna. All right. You ready for this? James from tomorrow. Somehow, I need you and the people watching to hear this music. Because what I did to play this music is annoying.
We appreciate all your hard work tomorrow, James. Especially because present James is like really hamming it up about like how much you're gonna have to do tomorrow.
Oh, I mean today.
But that's tomorrow, James.
No, I mean today. I got work in the morning.
Oh, yikes!
I'm going there, coming back, and I'm doing it.
Do you
Oh, look at this guy.
Do you want some music for your ride? Do you want some cocktails to accompany your music on your ride?
I'm not riding. I'm walking. I would never ride inebriated. This is the tasting table. I don't know.
This
This
is the tasting table.
Maybe the music starts now.
Thank you for joining
Seems more
us.
reasonable
We've been talking about booze and vinyl.
for quite a while.
We had ourselves a sidecar.
And a side tangent.
And a side tangent. And we're going to call it here. I've been Chandler Phillips.
I'm James Beery.
And yeah, go to the next booth. It's a tasting table. It's just one table. You have a sip. You move on. Why have you stayed here for this long at just one tasting table?
It's Black History Month. Damn it, I moved them on. It's Black History Month. Damn. Yo, this shit is so funny. I'm gonna leave this going for a second. Cause sometimes I be like, I'm gonna show you something real quick.
It's Black History Month.
Real quick. You ready for this?
Ain't that some shit?
I have all this engagement.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you ready for this? Just in case they ever can see this, you ready? I'm gonna turn this up for a second. Oh, or not.
I stay in my lane. I promised myself that for Black
Wait,
History Month,
what?
I was not. It's Black History Month. Damn.
I told you it's my fucking catchphrase
Okay, it's your catchphrase.
for this month.
For this